Hello everyone, welcome back to the Random Roundup podcast. I am your host, Aaron. We have two of my great hosts right here, Rudy and Dylan.
Hello there.
Hello.
And we have a special guest, Miss Kelly's joining us again.
Hi guys.
So, today we are going to be talking about
people who are in denial.
Yes.
And getting and what to do and getting help.
Yes, and we're going to be talking about a specific YouTuber, Nicocado Avocado.
As an example.
Yes. I'm going to enjoy this. I have a smile on my face right now because I'm going to poke fun at him probably. But besides that, let's get into the video. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot something. What you guys been up to today?
What you been up to?
What you guys been up to?
So what you been up to?
You know, we should have like a song for the what you been up to.
What you been up to?
Exactly. We should come up with something like that.
Yeah.
Should. That would be cool.
That would be good. Does anybody want to go first about what they've been up to?
Not it.
Well, I guess I could go first. So, let me see. I think over the weekend I've been finishing up some college works, mostly Spanish work, English work. Nothing much. I was getting ready for the podcast, thinking of stuff to say and do.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing much, nothing really interesting happened. It was just a bland day. I mean, bland week, I should say. Nothing really too exciting happened.
Okay.
Sadly. Rudy, would you like to go?
Well, the only thing really interesting that we've been through is just Halloween. That was pretty fun with our Aaron's brother and our other friend from church. I don't know if she wants us to say her name, so we'll just keep it anonymous. But yeah, Halloween was fun.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Halloween.
Oh, you forgot, huh?
Hey,
Wow.
hey.
How did it go, by the way? How did Halloween go?
It was good. Can't complain. Yeah.
You want to know something? These fools. Remember in the trick or treats do's and don'ts how we said, oh, we should probably not go to people's houses that had the lights off.
And I was just following.
They decided to go to houses with the lights off.
No, but to be fair, most of the houses were didn't have their lights on, so we couldn't. It wasn't a because some people had candy out, and some people, it was hard to tell.
Mm.
So at what point did you tell? Could
You
you
know
tell
Adam.
you shouldn't?
No, I don't know. Adam was just like, it's time to go Army. World War I. Got to storm the Normandy beaches.
You know how Adam is.
That's true, right?
But that's what I've been up to. Nothing too interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But did you guys go as your outfits that you said you were going to go as?
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Cool.
Sadly, I couldn't get Mexican Joker.
Oh, okay. So what did you go as?
Steampunk
Steampunk
person.
Okay, cool.
But sadly, there wasn't a lot of kids out.
And were you Deadpool? Did
Yes,
you do Deadpool?
yes, I did Deadpool.
Any good or bad like Halloween stories from that night? Any good candy? Any terrible candy? Any terrible from our do's and don'ts? Right? Like yeah.
Oh.
Kelly, remember when I showed you the healthy bar of candy that they gave us?
Yes.
And I was like, oh, if Nicocado Avocado saw this, he'd be mad.
So true, yeah.
I'd say that was the only thing.
Yeah.
But it actually tasted pretty good.
Yeah.
No, I remember I was at my friend's house and he told me, just eat it. And I don't even know what I was eating. He just said, just eat it, damn it, just eat it. So I just ate some random piece of food in my mouth thinking, oh, this tastes funky. What did you make me eat?
Yeah.
At first I thought he was going to Bill Cosby me, but
No.
Wake up. What happened?
Yeah, I felt a little dizzy,
Okay.
I love it. That was funny, yeah. Well, yeah.
Dylan?
That's funny.
So, so our Halloween was pretty chill. We just hung around the house. We watched some scary movies. We watched actually the Tales from the Hood.
Mm-hmm. That was really good.
We really liked that one. That was actually really good. And then we watched Fright Night, the 1985 one.
Oh, isn't that on Netflix?
And I think it's on Netflix. And so we watched it.
Mm-hmm.
And so we just watched some spooky movies. It was fun. They were good. And they had good messages to them, and they were really good.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Now we gotta get you watching it. You'll like it.
So,
sure.
And then do you want to talk about, sweetie, what you were up to?
Oh, yeah. I had a good week. I went to go visit my family up in Bakersfield Monday and Tuesday. We had fun. We kind of just watched movies and hung out, and we had a lot of fun. Shout out to Rhiannon, Caitlin, Gracie, and Rockwell, if you guys are listening. But we had so much fun. It was good to see my family, and then I just feel like we kind of just chilled and watched movies, and went to Olive Garden last night, which is always delicious.
Fun. Yeah, that was fun. And
Just been
speaking,
chilling.
and if you could proudly share this with your sister and their family, that we watched the first Harry Potter movie.
Oh yeah, I'd never
They're-
seen Harry Potter
they're
before.
big Harry Potter fans.
Last night was my
Yeah.
first time actually, watching
That's
Harry
right.
Potter. It was actually pretty interesting. It was pretty, the little characters were funny, and I think one of the funniest parts, randomly, which I'm sure people don't care, but was the stepbrother. He was so funny. Or not the stepbrother, but like the Harry's little chunky
his-
brother that was just
his
worshipped by the
cousin.
family, or his cousin. Okay,
The cousin, yeah.
that he had
Dudley.
to live with. Yeah, Dudley. Oh, it
Yeah.
was golden. Yeah, Dudley was so obnoxious, and the family had shrines and portraits of him everywhere in the house.
He was the
and
golden
He
child.
was the golden child.
That's
so
right.
It was
Yeah.
so funny. But
I wanted to punch Dudley when I watched that film.
Dudley.
I wanted to
Dudley.
punch that little brat.
And it's just the
Yeah.
first movie. He gets more annoying.
Oh
as he-
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
so they bring him back.
Yeah,
again.
they bring him back. Yeah, no,
Oh, I'm so excited.
Every intro and ending.
Oh, I'm so excited. Okay,
involves
I thought
the-
maybe Dudley was just like done. Dudley was done.
No,
but
no.
okay, they
So
bring Dudley back.
that his aunt, uncle, and Dudley,
Yes, okay.
his cousin, are there at the start, almost at the start of every single movie because he lives with them. So he like,
Okay,
you know,
yeah.
he starts when they kick off the new year. It's
Okay.
it's with them.
I'm so
yeah.
excited. Okay, so yes, that's what I've been doing.
I just want to punch him in that perfect face. Sorry, I'm not a fan of Dudley. If you can't tell.
When I look at you, I just want to hit you. Yeah, there's something about that face.
I know.
Dudley.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was good. I actually liked it. I thought it was an interesting
Yeah,
story.
they're pretty fun.
And,
Yeah.
Yes, I liked it. It was quite intrigued.
good.
Okay, cool. Well, let's get into our segment then. We're going to be talking about. How do you guys want to talk about Nick first, or do you guys want?
So-
I think that's
Yeah,
a
so
good
I
example
wa-
to start with.
Right. I wanted to do a quick little like breakdown of what happened and why we were kind of like inspired to make that the topic of our podcast. So like just really quickly, right? Like so there was this YouTuber, he's on Twitter, his
It's
name
called
is
Meat Canyon.
Me Canyon, and he made this he does like a lot of animation and like different cartoon work. I've been watching some. I looked at some of his stuff on YouTube and Twitter, and he did this video about Nikocado. And Nikocado avocado, and you probably heard, if you've listened to our podcast before, Nikocado avocado was a topic of discussion in a previous podcast, and he is a topic of discussion when we get together and we talk. And
Literally.
Kelly has also seen his videos, and actually, like, Aaron and Rudy shared this guy with me, a few months back, and kind of like just going through watching kind of what he does, the mukbang videos, and kind of like the drama and everything that he kind of does for the videos that he posts. Well, Meat Canyon posted this animated cartoon version of Nikocado avocado. And it has a very powerful message in it, and we'll go through and maybe if we want we can even talk about that message and what I think Meat Canyon's trying to say.
About the message.
Oh yeah.
And and then Nikocado, I'll just doing the quick play by play. The Nikocado replied to that video, and we can talk about that as well, and kind of our take on that, and then maybe open it up to more general, like, what. When people are in denial about their problems or their issues that they're facing, and how to get help and how to like make a step in the right direction and get healthier and be better.
I feel like I'm nervous, but should I talk about what I've been ranting about lately? The you know who with his you know what wife? Because I feel like there's a form of denial going on there.
Yeah,
But
and
I don't
think
want to like be here and take over things. But yeah.
Yeah, we can talk about that too, sweetie. Yeah, I mean, if
Yes,
you want.
I mean, that would be my topic of like
If you want,
people that are
you
in
keep
denial.
it as anonymous as you want.
Yeah.
Well, they're celebrities, so they're
Oh.
these.
It's
I thought it
no,
was
I'll say
people
it. I mean,
you
it
know.
doesn't matter. But it's an issue that I've been having with like, and it's so petty and so ridiculous. I'm sure people will roll their eyes, but I've been bothered slightly by Kanye West and Kim Kardashian.
I knew there was something about the Kardashians. I was going to say
Yeah.
that's the Kardashians. I just know
Yeah.
it.
Pete Davidson and the SNL and like
Yeah.
So.
Oh wait, he's not Kanye West. He's Ye. He changed
He's
his
Ye.
name. He's changed his name.
I think he's always going to be Kanye. I think the Kanye is going to stick around for a while though. But yeah, Ye. Yeah. I know he goes by Ye now. Legally, he's Ye. I get it.
Yee.
Kanye
Yeah.
West.
Kanye West. Yeah, he legally changed his name to Ye. Yeah.
Are you okay?
I'm being truthful with you, fool. I got this on TMZ. I was confused.
Oh, so you guys actually, so I'm not a weirdo. You guys actually know a little bit of something about
Yes.
what's been... Okay. Alright, I thought I was going to be like, oh god, like...
So yeah, we'll just I think just watching these kind of like
For info.
celebrities, whether they're internet famous or like social media famous or just famous in general, like we we watch these people in their lives, and we see the issues that they're facing, and I just want to, it's just kind of the thing that kind of got us fired up, and we just wanted to talk about it. These issues and them being in denial about maybe some of their issues, relationship issues, which again, to me and my wife Kelly have talked about that with Kanye West and the Kim Kardashian, and again, because their relationship is so public, like we've talked about it, like, wow, this happened, that happened, they said this, she said this, Kanye said this. All this types of stuff. So, we kind of
I think I'll just make it quick. I just feel like he is in denial of the fact that his wife is not happy with him. And I think the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over again and getting the same results. And it's just, I've been just slightly bothered that he'll say, oh, my kids want my family back together. I want my family back together. But he's making no changes in his life to try to get his family back together in any way. And I think that he's just in denial that there's anything wrong with his marriage or wrong with him, and it just, I don't know, it bothers me because they won't be quiet about it, and they just keep talking about it, and it's everywhere. It's on TMZ, it's on everything and anything you can get to, it's there. And so I think I've just hit my wall with, like, you guys are so obnoxious, and that's it. I'll make my little rant quick of people that are in denial, but Kanye, if you're out there, I think you're in denial.
Right, and
that's Kanye.
Yeah,
and even South Park poked fun of that.
Yeah, right. Yeah. We
the one with the gay fish.
We've talked about that. Yeah,
that was funny.
Yeah, and that that the joke was that he doesn't have a sense of humor.
Yeah,
that right.
And I want to be clear. Like I love them both. I don't want to be talking crap on them. I care about them as a family, as a marriage. They have children together. They have 4 kids. I mean, I don't mean this disrespectfully. I hope the best for them, and I hope if they can figure out how to make their marriage work, I think that's what God wants. I just also feel like he needs to start taking more credibility for his choices and or more something for his choices are and what he's doing, because I feel like she's made her mind up. She's not in denial of anything. She's not happy. Right. She wants things to change, and she's done, but he is just in complete denial of anything and everything going on there.
And Kelly, you showed me that video with Kanye West responding to this radio DJ guy talking about it in this interview, saying, I want my wife back. I want my kids back. And, SNL took my wife. SNL did all these, are making her say these terrible things about me and my family, blah, blah,
SNL
blah.
made her kind of make jokes
SNL
about
made her do this or that. But, again, and I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to pick on Kanye West, but nowhere in those, in these statements, these public statements, have I ever seen him admit that he was wrong or that he made a mistake. Or apologize to his wife, to his family. He's never done that. And again, I'm not trying to be mean, but that sounds like denial to me. That sounds like denial that you didn't do anything wrong, right? So, and that type of stuff can seriously hurt relationships.
Well, I was glad I was able to be on today, so I can vent those feelings somewhere that people can hear me. So,
of course.
Anyways, we're going to move on to your guys' feelings on the main man.
You want to dig in? Did you want to start with that cartoon video? Did you want?
Might as well.
Let's go. Let's start with the cartoon video so we can talk about the symbolism and everything. And then we can get into the good stuff.
So, the video starts with an obvious parody of Nick Cotto Avocado, which doesn't really seem like a parody because it's exactly how he acts.
Oh yeah, exactly.
In his own videos. So, and then slowly everything starts to melt around him and become fat. Literal fat.
Yeah.
Nothing more. And then he ends up losing his husband, he's losing his house and everything. Yes. And he ends up getting sent to his own purgatory hell.
Oh yeah.
Where he's surrounded by miles and miles of just pure fat, and he's on a mountain of fat.
Oh yeah.
He's just eating all of it.
Yeah.
And then it's just
sad.
It's great symbolism of like where he's going. Like he's literally killing himself.
And he ends up melting himself. Right? He ends up becoming.
He turns himself into fat.
Yeah.
I mean,
so it was very that was a very powerful. If anybody that's interested gets a chance to watch that, you should watch it. It's only like 3 minutes. Check it out.
I agree with you guys. This is great symbolism because it is showing you what's going to happen to Nick in the future. He's going to be alone. No one's going to care for him.
Yeah,
and that's the truth of it. I mean, as many times as this man eats McDonald's or Burger King, he thinks it's all is his health diet or something.
Yeah.
I mean, how you're eating a fried chicken sandwich, I don't know how that's healthy.
Right.
But this man's killing himself slowly.
Right.
It's got one piece of lettuce in it.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Then it's healthy.
Yeah. And this man doesn't seem, he thinks it's all to him, it's his milestone.
Right. And I think what it comes down to, and taking a step back, a lot of the issues that I think we as a society are dealing with is the denial. You know, I mean, the man wears a shirt that says "I identify as skinny," right? Like,
that's embarrassing.
There's a issue with a society and our culture right now where we can just decide to do or be anything we want and be in denial about facts of reality, of trying to be grounded or be healthy and live a healthy life that's, you know, best for you, and that's grounded in reality and not in a fantasy. Because, you know, and again, I'm not, you know, I'm familiar with different forms of mental illness personally in my family, and fantasy and delusion is a big part of mental illness. And so, you know, on a personal note, like, it bothers me that so many people push this idea of the fantasy of, like, I can be whatever I want to be. And I think there's good things to that, where you have hopes and dreams, or you have aspirations or goals that you want to achieve. But I think there is a toxic and negative side to those fantasies of, you start chasing things that are self-destructive, that are negative, that you're telling yourself you're something, or you're trying to be something that you're not really supposed to be. And or that you can just hand wave it and just say, no, I'm really just this, when it's clear you're not. No, I'm healthy, when you're clearly not healthy. Stuff like that. And so I just, you know, it worries me, it concerns me, and you know, and I know we're using Nick as an example, but I hope
it's a great example.
It's
a good example. It's an important example, and it's very much of the time right now of, like, what's going on, because this has just happened in the past couple of days. You know, these videos and kind of the response and all this types of stuff. And anybody that's watched Nick Icato's videos, which I've talked about this with you guys too, my impression is that Nick Avocado is playing a character, that he's not really this guy who's yelling and screaming, and he's trying to be funny, he's trying to get views and laughs and attention and likes and and be entertaining, which in one way I appreciate. But if you notice in that video, the Meat Canyon video, you notice when he turns off the camera, he changes to his supposed real self. Like, he talks about, that him and his husband, they want to go back, they want to go on a vacation back to Florida, all this types of stuff, that they want to buy the G-Wagon, right, the Mercedes-Benz G-Wagons, and you know, that they want to live this normal life, that he's playing this character, which again, that's how I feel too when I watch those videos, is he's playing this character for laughs and attention and to be entertaining, but that when he turns off the camera, he's really Nick, the real guy. But you're seeing that he is these mukbangs that are almost daily are unhealthy, and that he's put on a lot of weight, and just it's living unhealthy. And yet in the videos he continually says, no, I'm healthy, I'm skinny, I'm the healthiest person ever. And the thing is, again, I'm not trying to pick on Nick Icato or anybody, but I think, you know, again, we're trying to use this as an example of and that could be any one of us that is in denial about maybe real problems. For example, you know, I don't have a drinking problem, I don't have a drug problem, I don't have, you name it, right? I don't have an attitude problem. I don't have it, you name it. And when you're in denial about that type of stuff, you can just keep saying it over and over again and hope that it's true. You know, there's a line in Michael Jackson's song, I forget the name of it, but I remember because a friend talked to me about this, and he says, you repeat and this is the lyric, or I'm kind of butchering the lyrics in the song, but the lyrics are basically along the lines of, when you repeat the lie long enough, the lie becomes the truth. You know, and I think that's true for ourselves and for the people that are in denial or have problems or issues that we're facing, that you keep repeating that lie over and over again with that hope that it's going to become the truth, or it becomes your own personal truth. Like, oh no, now it's true because I've told this lie over and over again to such a point where, but everybody else around you, your family, your friends, they know you're acting destructively or toxically or hurting your health or your mental health, your physical health, you name it, right? So I'm gonna, I'll maybe let somebody else take this, but yeah, that's just my concerns with this, and they're very genuine concerns, and we're, and again, that's why I don't want to pick on Nick Ocado, but those are my concerns as far as in taking a step back and looking at the bigger picture of like, what can we all learn from this situation? And the other thing is, just a last point before I hand it off to somebody else to jump in, that the idea of being of chasing the fame, and you see this in a lot of movies and with celebrities and people that want to be famous or are famous of, and I forget I forget what movie what movie it is, but it's an old movie, but it's like, I'm ready, where this woman is, it's an old Hollywood movie about a failed actress. I think it's called Sunset Boulevard, something like that, but where she's a failed Hollywood actress, and she says, I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille. Like, the DeMille was a famous director back in the day, but she was so delusional that she thought she was an old actress. She had already, she was basically kind of retired out because she had gotten older and people didn't want her in pictures anymore. This happens to a lot of actors and stuff. But she was so obsessed with making a comeback that she developed, becoming mentally ill because she wanted that fame so bad. Dang, yeah. And so that's again my concern with Nick Ocado and other people that want to be internet famous, especially right now, where they're chasing this stuff, and they will do anything to be famous. I will, and again, I'm not, and it's not just internet famous, but it's become internet famous more recently. But people will do anything. Okay, I'll show myself naked. Oh, I will do a crazy stunts. I will hurt myself. I'll jump off a bridge. I mean, I saw a video where a guy jumped off a bridge to get YouTube videos, and he broke his back.
Damn. I remember that. Yeah, I think I remember that. That was really bad. Yeah. And I think did he regret it, or was he okay with it? But I think he regretted it, right? He was like, I would have never done that. Like, if I would have. Yeah.
I think he'd said, if I'd known that was going to happen, I wouldn't have done that, or I wouldn't have done it like that. But I think he still would have maybe done it for the attention, but I think he said he would have done it in a more safer way or whatever. But he literally just jumped off a bridge, fell in the water, but he fell so far, and he fell in such a bad way that he broke his back. And so that's my concern. And so when I see this with Nick Ocado, where he keeps eating and making these mukbang videos for the views and everybody, and you see him putting on the weight and getting heavier and heavier and being unhealthy, even though he says in those videos, whether he's joking or being serious, oh, I'm healthy, I'm really, really healthy. I don't know. So I'm gonna hand this off to someone. I just find that all concerning. I'm gonna hand this off to somebody else if they want to jump in or chime in on that. I don't want it to become a rant or a lecture. But those are my concerns.
Well, I was gonna say, that Hollywood movie that you mentioned about the actress wanting to make a comeback. That you literally just took remind me something out of a Twilight Zone episode, because there was an episode like that. It was this actress that did movies a long time ago, and she's watching her own movies, wishing that she was back in time, and she's thinking that she's going to make this comeback. She goes sees a producer. The producer says, "No, you can't do it because you're too old." Yeah. Well, later that night, she goes watch a movie, and I think her agent knocks on the door. Well, she's not there no more. She's in the movie now, and you could tell she looks at the camera, seeing the agent, and she just waves her hand and leaves. So yeah, you literally just brought up a Twilight Zone episode. I remember that so well. Like, holy crap! That is spot on. You did it. Yeah. Yeah,
and I guess my point with bringing up that's a great example with the Twilight Zone episode and that in the movie. I think it's I forget what it's called, but. That's Sunset Boulevard, I think. But if that's the one, I might have to double check that. But in those old movies, this isn't a new thing. right? So chasing the fame and doing these ridiculous and things that we're going to regret for fame. This isn't a new thing. This has been around for a long time. This has been around since we've had movies and television and been able to have tens of thousands or even millions of people watch someone, that this fame became what it is, and so, and that it turns on us, and and can make us do things that we didn't think we were going to do. And I've seen a number of videos where and again, I'm just I don't want to call anybody out specifically, but I've seen some videos with a number of people that have made videos, spicy videos, inappropriate videos, and then they later regret it. And so, one woman, she was talking about it, she's like, I can't get a job. I can't because those videos are out there. She's like, I can't be a teacher. I can't be a nurse. I can't work in a lot of like offices and stuff, because they'll look and find those videos if they Google me, and they'll just say, oh, they'll fire me for some reason. But she's like, I know it's really because of those videos. And so, but when she was younger, she wanted all that attention, so she made these videos. And again, this is not just her. There's lots of people that do this types of stuff. And so, I know we're using Nick Ocado as an example as well. And so my concern is, he's 29 years old.
He's 29 years old?
Yes, 29.
He's 29.
Okay.
And so I'm just concerned that, when he, Lord willing, if he makes it to 39 years old, or for example, that he might look back and maybe regret, like, I wish I hadn't done that. I wish I hadn't, hurt myself and been so unhealthy, and just for the views, just so that people would like me, just so that I would get the attention or the fame.
Yeah.
And that's my concern. But yeah, I'll let somebody else jump in.
How about you? Did you have to say anything?
I was just spot on.
Yeah, I just think I
That
feel
was
bad for
beautiful.
him. I care about him. I mean, if Nick, when you listen to this, we're not trying to be mean to you. We're not trying to put you down. I think we're just people that actually enjoy you, but we feel bad for you. We don't want to see you hurt yourself.
You could be funny.
You could be. Yeah, you're talented. I saw you playing the violin.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I have this feeling you're gonna listen to this and you're gonna hear this, but you
cool?
are talented.
Yeah,
But I'm just hoping this guy doesn't take it the wrong way, because for response videos like this, he usually takes it the wrong way.
Yeah, don't take it the wrong way.
Yeah, he gets offended.
Yeah.
easily.
I hope that you take it.
Assuming he sees us.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he were to ever see this, I hope he takes it with the intention that we care about you. We want the best for you. We want you to be happy, healthy, and successful.
And there's other things you could do. I mean, you're 29 years old. You can turn your life into any other type of YouTube channel. It doesn't mean you have to give up YouTube and you can never eat McDonald's again. But I think, what is it worth? The way that you're living your life and the things that you're doing, what is it worth? And honestly, if you are in a relationship with this person, if that is real, do they really care about you? If they're sitting there watching you basically kill yourself every day, eating McDonald's, God only knows what else, they don't care about you. This is my mom rant, I guess, but yeah, they don't care about you. I don't think they do.
That's actually the truth.
That is the truth.
Whoever
His husband doesn't care about him.
he just wants the G-Wagon. That's all he wants, Nick. He just wants the G-Wagon.
Man.
And
I feel like Post Malone. G-Wagon, G-Wagon, G-Wagon. He just wants the G-Wagon.
the worst part about this is, if one of them dies, let's say if Nick outlives Orland somehow, some magical way.
Yeah.
Then Nick is gonna still continue the videos.
Oh, yeah.
People love to see him and his husband fighting. They love seeing that.
I can't deny that I enjoy seeing it too, because it's pretty funny.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if he passes away, what's gonna happen for him?
Oh, yeah.
Is he gonna still keep going how he is?
Yeah.
Or what about Orland?
Yeah.
Well, what about his husband? What if Nick dies? What is he gonna do? He can't continue the YouTube thing because he hates it.
Oh yeah, he does. He does.
Does he?
Oh yeah, he despises it.
I don't know enough about him to know all those things.
No, he
but
despises it.
Yeah, interesting.
I mean,
how does he? I'm just out of curiosity. How does Orland feel about all that? Like, does he sit there and watch Nick eat himself to death, or how?
Well, no, he tells him, "Go back being vegan. You were a lot happier."
Okay, so he does.
Oh
okay,
yeah.
Okay, I don't know.
No,
I've watched 4 or 5 of his videos, but not enough to
he
know
mostly
all that.
insults him, but he wants him
binge
to.
watch.
He wants
Probably
to
gonna
help
binge watch,
him, but
yeah.
he doesn't care.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sad at a point where a 29-year-old man can't even go to the restroom, and he has to go on his own bed. That's sad.
Is that true?
Yeah, he can't go to the restroom. He soils on his bed.
Oh,
That's pretty damn disgusting if you
so
ask
sad.
me.
Yeah.
Like, he said his body doesn't tell him when that happens. That's supposed to happen to you when you're 80 years old.
Yeah, not when you're 29.
That dude still has a long way to go.
And I mean, I could go hardcore on him because I really do want him to change his life because it's sad. He's killing, like you guys said, he's killing himself.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely, this man's killing himself. Eating all that fried food is eating his brain alive because that's not healthy.
Yeah.
I could go to McDonald's once a week, 2 times a week probably, but not every day. I can't make that a religious thing. He makes that a religious thing.
Yeah.
It's like have you guys seen that one documentary Super Size Me?
Yeah.
That's a really good one. And he ate McDonald's every day for like what, a month?
Yeah.
And then he felt like real crap.
Yeah.
Right.
But after that he just like
Yeah. And yeah, you guys are making good points because you shouldn't be eating any type of fast food like that every single day. Because I think in the Super Size Me, he ate 3 meals a day.
Mm-hmm.
that was for an experiment.
For the experiment, right? 3 meals a day of McDonald's every day for 30 days, which
I would kill myself.
Right. That is not. Yeah, that's not. It's I agree with you, Aaron. Like it's maybe once or twice a week. One meal once or twice a week. That's it. That's as far as it should go. Yeah, 3 meals a day of fast food.
That's crazy.
It's just it's not a healthy way to live. Again, I'm just saying this as a disclaimer. I know some people would go, well, yeah, duh, of course, right? But I think some people go, let's just make that clear. Like, that's not a healthy way to be, right? You've seen that documentary. It's clearly not,
It's a good documentary.
Yeah, because it's not, it's not the way you should live your life, or people that, and I have met people that think like, oh yeah, I can go to any fast food place and just eat again and again and again, every day, 2 or 3 meals every day there, and it's not good. It's not a good basis for being healthy, and so
that's spending way more food than you could actually buying like your own groceries. Like, you get a lot more stuff.
Me and Kelly, we learn to cook. We're learning to cook more and more, and we have fun with that. And
I want to learn to cook.
Yeah, it's fun.
Sounds fun.
It's really fun, and you know what you're making. You know what you're putting into it. You know what's healthy or not healthy, and and it's fun. And you save money when you cook for yourself too. So it's
kind
fun.
of. I
It
feel
depends.
like the food prices today have gone up so much.
Yeah.
If you're gonna make your own Chipotle, I would just rather go to Chipotle.
It's
the beans and the rice, the chicken, and the this
That's
and
true.
that. But I'm actually surprised that 29 years old. I don't know why I keep thinking about that. 29 years old. He's so young still.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are younger than him, but gosh, I feel so young. He's still so young. Well, yeah, I'm only 2 years older than him, but yeah, that's sad. I feel bad.
It's
Shocked he's able to even dance around the way he does and do the jiggle and the wiggle.
Yeah.
Oh man, when he steps, an earthquake happens. That's all I'm saying. I'm sorry. I gotta crack a joke at him.
So, I don't know. I don't know. Does he? I think I've asked you guys this before, but does he have a goal? Like after all this, like of getting his life together? Because he went to the Heart Attack Grill, right? He ate there.
I think he needs to go one more time so he could get a free hamburger.
One
more time.
Oh, okay.
One more time.
But I think you guys had mentioned when he hits 30, he's
gonna go on his weight loss.
He's gonna go on a weight loss journey and get healthy, which I really hope that's true.
Oh no, I really want to see that. I want to see,
and I would watch that. I would watch that. I think a lot of people would watch that. Hundreds of thousands of people would watch that. The views that he's getting, I think he would totally get that. So. I'd love to see him go on the journey and what he looks like and the progress and what he's doing and how he's doing it and all that cool stuff. So yeah.
Well, that's if he's even serious about it.
I don't know. I hope so. Again, even for his own self. I mean, I don't. We like I said, we just talked about this. It's like, is the fame worth it? I mean, is it really worth the views? I mean, to keep going. Even if less people watch him go on this healthy journey, he gets his health back. He starts to feel better.
How does that sound?
Sounds like water.
Oh, it's a washing machine. Never
Yeah,
mind.
you
Sorry,
put the-
don't
yeah,
mind us,
okay.
people. Don't mind us.
Again,
Keep
it's the
going.
Random
Yeah.
Round Us podcast. So
It's
expect
very
some random
random.
things.
Right.
I was like, what's that water sound?
Yeah, so and I've struggled with my own weight issues and putting on weight and taking up. And again, I can say this for myself: you feel better and healthier when you lose weight and you have more energy and you feel better and you sleep better and all that. And so I think if he goes on that journey of that weight loss, I think he's gonna notice that too, and he's gonna feel better and feel more energy and be more active and just feel so much better about himself and about and again his health, that he's gonna feel so much better. And I think that that's gonna be hopefully a good motivation for him if he were to go on that journey, even if the views aren't the same that he was getting before. Hopefully that health will be a good positive reinforcement, that him feeling better if he were to do that. That would be my hope. And again, just like anybody that's dealing with issues, we want them to get better and get healthier. So
For sure. Yeah, I know what you mean, man. Yeah.
Of course.
Well, what else could we say? I mean, we talked about pretty much everything what we wanted to talk about.
Was there anything anybody else wanted to add?
Anything else, fellas and ladies?
Is there anything that you guys feel like you've ever been in denial about?
Oh yeah, did we talk about that or no?
Not really, but we could.
We could if you want.
Yeah,
to.
I mean, again.
What time are we?
36.
Oh, we were fine.
Yeah, we're fine. Yeah. Around
We
30.
can, we can talk about a little bit about it. Yeah.
Who would like to go first?
Look, I'll just jump in real quick. Again, I just mentioned it. I've had issues with my weight. And putting it on, taking it off, and when I'm putting it on, I'll be honest. That's why again I do feel for Nikocado, where I've been in that denial of like, oh, it's just 2 pounds, it's just 5 pounds, it's just 10 pounds, it's just 20 pounds, right? And so that's where it goes, as far as me and when I'm in denial about that type of stuff. And so, but when I get honest and real with myself and I go, you know what, I need a salad, I need to go for a walk, and I feel better, and I do, and I'll actually do those things, and I'll feel better, and I'll see the weight slowly start to come down, and I feel better about myself. And so I hope that Nikocado and other people hear that, and hopefully understand that again I'm being honest about myself, that I've been in denial about that. I think, and that's why I can totally understand that people that have addictions or other issues can be in denial about those issues too. And that's why again my hope, my message that I would want to send to people is that I want them to get to be honest about if they have those problems and issues. Don't fall into the denial. Don't keep repeating this lie over and over again that in your heart isn't true. And so that you would get honest with yourself, be honest, and make a plan to change, and make a decision to change, and to maybe stop doing those things that are hurting yourself or
True.
or damaging to yourself. And also, and I've seen this, with psychologists and like motivational, I watch tons of videos and stuff. Motivational people talk about this too, of like, you don't, especially when it comes to addiction and things like that, it's not just stopping the bad thing. It's replacing it with something good or positive. So just saying, oh well, I'm just not going to do this anymore, that's not enough. You have to replace it with so if you're doing something, a bad behavior, you need to not just stop that bad behavior, but usually replace it with a good behavior in its place. And so and that's been really helpful to me, and it's been encouraging to me as far as me making changes in my life to try to be a better person, and go on that journey and be a healthier person, a better person, and yeah. So that would be my advice. That's my story of me being in denial. And yeah, did anybody else want to jump in?
Well, do you have anything you want to say, man, for that?
I mean, I'm proud of you, Dylan, for saying all that. That's,
Oh,
it takes balls to say that online.
Yeah.
It takes
Thank you.
huge ones.
Thank
But You
I
know
want to
what?
make like a joke.
Kudos
I'm
to
gonna
you.
keep it classy for the random roundup. No, I'm
Thank
just
you,
kidding.
baby.
No, I'm just being
You're
funny.
so cute.
But yeah, no, I think I definitely agree, and I think we've all at some
Kudos
point
to you, Dylan.
maybe
Thank
been
you.
in denial of something. But yeah, I just think it's good to like own up to it. I definitely
Oh,
agree
yeah.
with you, babe. You gotta own up to it, and you gotta make things right. And God knows I've been in denial of hundreds of thousands of things in my life. But you know, I think it's also just turning things around and getting things right. But just out of curiosity, who is Nancy? Who is Nancy? I'm not even trying to be mean. So
It's
Nick,
his
if you hear
attorney.
this,
It's his attorney.
I'm not trying to be mean.
I think it's a character in Nick Ocato's videos, right? It's
so she's a real Nancy. She's her name
there's
is
a,
Nancy.
there's a girl, there's a girl named Nancy. I've
Oh,
seen
so
her
you
in a
know
couple
that
of the
it was
videos.
Nancy.
Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
I love her. His face is priceless.
I don't know. I can't answer that. I guess that apparently there is a girl named Nancy, but her name's
Okay.
Katrina or something. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
She's an actual YouTuber.
yeah,
That's
okay.
his,
Okay.
She's acting as Nancy.
Yeah, apparently.
In the NCU, the Nick Ocado Cinematic Universe.
And that's creative.
Okay,
NCU. I like
Yep,
that.
the NCU.
Yeah,
You
that's
need
good.
to hire us, Nick. We will help you get there. I'm just kidding.
Oh God, no! I wouldn't want to stay in the room with them.
Oh my.
Just thinking about it. Oh
I
no!
wonder what he's like though off camera.
Oh no! I'm
I'm
genuinely.
genuinely curious
Yeah,
what
same.
he's like
I
off
would like
camera.
to have a conversation, a decent conversation with them.
yeah.
Me too. And
Because I don't know. I mean, you guys obviously know far more about him than I do, but I know a lot of the YouTubers. I know Trisha Paytas or whatever.
Oh,
She
God.
did kind of have a breakdown of like what you think I am is really not who I am. I'm not this person that just is overly dramatic and addicted to tanning, and I don't just do all these crazy things. Like I'm a normal human, you know. But like, I don't know. I get curious to meet these people in real life and to know who they really are, and I wonder if he's actually like Nancy,
Okay.
like all day of his life.
Here's
you know?
what we do. We pay a trip to Florida just to see him.
If Nick sees this video, we would definitely like to do an interview with
Oh
him.
no, that would be great.
Yeah, I'd love
To be
to talk
fair,
with him.
Nick,
Yeah.
give us a chance. We're not going to be rude. We're not going to be disrespectful. If we are, you could just cut us off. We're
Yeah.
not going to be those people to you.
You'd be like,
We even behind the scenes, we would
Yeah.
just love to get to know you and talk to you. Give us 10 minutes.
Yeah,
you know?
we'd love to talk. We'd love to talk to you,
Oh,
and
yeah.
and the real you, the real. I'd love to have a real conversation with you if you'd want.
Yeah.
And you know, if not, that's fine. But you know, I'd like
Are we
to.
going to tag him in this? Is he going to know how to find this, or is this
No.
not going to be tagged?
it's just gotta be pure
we should
luck.
tag him.
I will send this video to him. I'm
Yeah.
determined
Yeah,
to send that
Maybe
video
we
to
can
him.
send it to him because he might not find it unless we.
He has
tag
an
him in it.
email.
You know, I hope you listen to this video, Nick, and our other videos, and that you kind
Or
of
anyone
get to an
Yeah.
idea of who we are, that we're friendly, we're nice, we mean well, we have good intentions, and that
Yeah.
it would be a fun, safe place for you to talk and feel comfortable. We would want you to come here and feel comfortable. So again, I'll make my pitch, right? Like, you know, come on, talk to us. We want you to feel comfortable, and we want you to be real.
Yeah.
And we want to be real with you and have a real conversation.
And I think this could be a new adventure for you. I think that you can actually branch out to other people or other things, and then to get to know you and to understand a little bit about who you are and what you're about. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's do it.
True that?
You guys are gonna-
True. Well, I think
Yeah.
that's all we have
Did
to say.
anybody else have anything else they wanted to add? Or?
No, I'm good so
Yeah.
far. How about you, Rudy?
No.
Okay.
Mine is just empty. You
Okay.
guys took all the words out of my mouth.
Okay then. I think that's all we have to say. I'd like to thank our special guest Kelly for joining us on the Random Roundup podcast. Thank you, Kelly.
Everyone give a round of applause.
Thank you, sweetie.
Everyone in the comments.
And
Rudy-
comment, people.
Yeah, we'd like to know, you know, what your thoughts and feelings are
Oh, yeah.
about these issues that we talk about
Yeah.
every week, and when we'll try to respond to you, and we'll try to hear what you have to say, and we want to have a dialogue, and
Yeah.
that's what this podcast is also about.
I would love to interact with fans.
Oh yes.
That'd be fun.
Oh yeah. So you guys want to say anything before we close?
Just make sure to take care of yourself. Be truthful. Yeah.
Yeah, and just my closing. What I've said throughout this podcast is find a way to be incredibly honest with yourself. I think that's the first step. I've been through. I'm familiar with it with 12-step programs. And that's step number one is be honest that you have and admit you have a problem.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's so important. And again, this podcast has been about being in denial and that is the antidote. That is the solution to denial, is being very honest with yourself and making that first step. And that is brave. That is courageous. Mm-hmm. And you will find that you will have people that will love you, accept you, understand you for that honesty and being real and being honest and genuine, and that you don't have to be in denial or fake or phony or pretend. That if you're real, people will love you for who you are, understand you, and the ones that don't, well, they never really loved you anyways. Mm-hmm. They never really liked you anyways. Mm-hmm. So that would just be my message to people about this special podcast that we're talking about, these issues.
Okay, well, you guys said all you guys said. Not enough said. You guys cleaned it all up, wrapped it all up. Well, again, this is Aaron, your host with the Random Roundup podcast. We enjoyed doing this podcast episode for you guys. Remember, take care, adios, stay blessed, everyone.
Take care.